Hey everyone, I don't know if you know what today is, but today's October the 24th, which means today is my birthday. And so I did this last year, so I'm doing this again. But come, I don't know, spend the day with me on my birthday. I'm gonna try to get all my freebies. I'm going to this mall with my friends. We're just gonna hang out. Barnes & Noble haul, and then right after I might give you guys the haul of all of the books that I got. So also, I don't know why, but I have this weird raspiness in my voice. I'm not sick or anything, it's just there for some reason. But yeah, let's come spend the day with me today on my birthday.
I'm sick of waiting for the right word to come to me. Feels like I'm wasting time away. Well, she's got her hair up top in a messy bun, 1,000 flyaways astray.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you guys are all excited to see all the brand new books that I bought in this month and what I bought for my birthday. So if you guys do not know, today is October 25th, 2024. My birthday was exactly yesterday, October 24th, 2024, and I kind of went a little bit crazy throughout this month because you know what? Self-care day. So let me not stop any longer and let's get right into the video. So to start off, I wanted to say that this is not for me to basically be like, hey, look at everything that I bought. Buy this, buy that. I bought all of this with all of my own money, which greatly hurt my bank account. But, money is temporary, happiness is lifetime. So this is me just being like, hey, these are some of my ideas that you guys can give someone for their birthday or Christmas since the holidays are coming up. But alrighty, to start off, I went to Sephora, and the only reason I went to Sephora was because I needed my new fragrance radiant pads, because I only use First Aid Beauty for my skin. So if you guys do not know, I have acne and rosacea, and so I can't really use stuff that have a lot of scent in them. So that's the only thing that I got from Sephora, and I got 250 bonus points for my birthday because all of the rest of the things that were basically, included for the little freebies that you get on your birthday, I couldn't use because they have scents. So I was like, you know what? Give me those points. That's what, $25 in points? $2.50? Either ways, it was free. And so then I went to Bath & Body Works, my tried and true, she has stuck around with me for a long time. And I actually only spent, this is the best I've ever done at Bath & Body Works. I only spent $6 for 5 things. And if you guys know about Bath & Body Works, one thing alone costs $7.50. Maybe if you're buying the hand sanitizers, you can get 6 of them for around $7, or you can get 5 for $6.20. But it's very rare that you get stuff for a lot for $6. And so the first thing that I got was this hand soap. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I bought this little hand soap. It is a pomegranate citrus fizz. I love this scent so much, not only because pomegranates are my favorite scent, they're my favorite food. I have 15 pomegranates in my fridge right now, but this is my favorite scent, and it was basically one of the last ones that was in the thing. So I was I had to get it. And then I got this hand cream because it was a coupon for you get one hand cream free. So I got this hand cream by 1,000 Wishes. I don't know if you guys can see it, by 1,000 Wishes. And it's a shea butter hand cream. And I don't know, I love the hand creams a lot because I could put this in my travel bag in my car. And I realized I was running low on hand sanitizer, so I was I'll come back another day to get more. But I did buy one hand sanitizer called Winterberry Ice. I love it so much. Mwah. This smells a lot. I really wish it was Winter Candy Apple because that's also my favorite scent. But I was you know what? I'll just get this one. It's fine. And so the next perfume that I got was Perfect in Pink, which is actually one of their newest scents. Like the moment I walked into Bath and Body Works, the lady's like, hey, you want to smell our new scents? And I was like, yeah, I would love to smell your new scents. And she gave me this one, and the packaging is so cute. Also, you guys are pretty far from me right now because I realized that I need to like scoot you guys back to be able for you guys to like see everything. So that's why I'm like leaning a little bit closer so you guys can see everything. And then the last thing that I bought from Bath and Body Works was this Gingham Gorgeous by Bath and Body Works. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I got it because it's pink, but I did like the scent as well. So this is one Gingham Gorgeous. If my ring light will ever show, I'm like, yeah, there you go. See, Gingham Gorgeous. It smells so good, like, mwah, chef's kiss. But yeah, those were all the 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 5 things I got at Bath and Body Works, and honestly, I love it so much. My favorite day is Candle Day. That's what I'm most excited about. Alrighty, this next haul that I got was from Victoria's Secret, which as well, guys, I got these coupons in the mail for Victoria's Secret, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use them. So when I walked in, I was like, I originally walked in for something else, and then I walked out with these 4 things. So their pants were like slip pants, because like right now since it's gonna get cold here in Los Angeles. Well, not like cold, but like cold enough where you'll need pants to go to sleep. I bought more sleepwear because I realized I was running low on pants. So it was buy 2 pants, get 2 pants free. So I bought 4 different pants. So the first pants that I got were these like pink polka dot ones. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just like, it's so cute and they're so comfy. Like, I'm gonna try them on, not in this video, but I'm just gonna try them on and see if they fit first before I put them into the wash. Because if they don't fit, but I put them in the wash, I can't return them. So I'm just gonna wear them and then see if they fit. So this was one color that I bought. I bought another one that was like kind of pinkish, kind of red. It's also, I think it's called like gingham. All I know is that it's checkered, but look at this. Another cute pair as well. Honestly, I love it so much. Like, I cannot wait to wash them and actually wear them. Like right now, I'm kind of not freezing, but in the nighttime when it comes down to it, I get really super cold. The third pair I bought was like these actual bright red ones. And it's also like gingham. This gives me very much Christmas vibes because it has the red and the green, and I always associate those 2 colors with Christmas. Maybe once upon a time they weren't part of Christmas, but for me, those 2 colors mean Christmas. And so I got these pairs of pants. And the last pair that I got, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my absolute favorite. I got it because it has dogs. And if you guys do not know, my favorite animal is dogs, especially my little dog Princess. Like, she is the love of my life. Like, I cannot part with her. But yeah, I got these as well because they have little doggos on them. I don't know if you guys can see, but they have little doggos on them, and honestly, I can't wait to wear these. And like, I'm so excited just to wear all of them. I'm that person where if you give them new clothes, I will wear them. Like, if you give me clothes for Christmas, like, I don't know if this is me just, you know, growing up, because like, guys, I turned 23. Like, I'm 23 years old now, but I don't know, I feel like when people give me clothes for gift, I wear the heck out of those clothes. Like, I'd rather get either money, books, or clothes. Like, those are the top 3 things I would want for Christmas. So like, if any of my family members are watching, wink wink, nudge nudge, just saying, you know, you guys can either give me books, money, or you know, pants, or socks. Actually, socks is what I would want the most. But alrighty, so before we go on to like all the physical books that I bought, I thought I would show you guys all the packages that I got from, that, you know, in my defense, I bought for my birthday. One of them is like a book subscription, but like it came in the month of October, so like I'm including in this because, like, you know, yeah, you guys get what I mean, right? So it is the Probably Smut Book Club subscription, and I'm part of their what's it called? It's like the highest tier. I think it's like Smut Lovers tier. I forget what it's called, but I got this, and the reason I got this is because I love the books, right? But I love their shirts more. Like this one that I'm currently wearing, like, please don't ask me what I'm reading. I got that I think like 2 months ago from Probably Smut. I love their shirts so much. This weekend I might buy more of their shirts because like I love their shirts so much. And so when you open it up, I actually opened it up already just to like see what the book was about. But like, I wanted to see what it's about. So I got another shirt that you best believe I'm gonna wash before I wear. But it is, I am not a regular reader, I'm a cool reader. And if you guys know about the Mean Girls thing where it's like, I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. This is basically what that shirt is. Like, I'm not a regular reader, I'm a cool reader. And I love this color because like, I realized I have a lot of black and white. And so I was like, you know what, Esme? you need to branch out, get more color. So I like that this smudge, like this probably smut subscription, gives me shirts that aren't only black and white. Like they give you color. Like the last shirt I think was like a tannish orange, then there was blue, and then the first one that I got when I first got the subscription was black, but that says probably Smut Book Club, so that one's more understandable. But every single one that I've gotten so far now is a different color, which is what I love so much. So I'm just gonna put this over here with the rest of the clothes. And then with the book subscription, you get this annotation card. See, annotation card. And it gives you basically like a bookmark. But in the bookmark, it tells you what all of the little tabs, these tabs, as you guys can tell, it tells you what the little tabs you can put in the book stand for. So like, for instance, one of them is like, swoon, and you would match it up with that annotation one. So it's like, I love that I basically don't need to buy annotation marks anymore, because like probably Smut's giving it to me. And then I do also get these book reviews, which I add them into my book journal that probably Smut gave me the first time that I signed up with their book subscription. I basically just like open that from the page and I just add it on into the book. So I don't know if you guys can tell, I put all of the bookmarks over here. And then whenever I'm finished reading, I mark what I thought the book was about. But I also do mark it on my Fable, and I mark it as well on my Goodreads. So I will link those down below if you guys any chance want to like just see like a little reader like me yapping about the books. And then I got some cute stickers, which is, I really love to use the stickers on my Kindle. I realized I should have probably decorated it for fall. I mean, I still have time, because you know, fall's not over until like December. But I'm gonna decorate my Kindle with these stickers. But alrighty, the book of the month for this month was A Dawn of Onyx by Katie Goldman. I have never heard of this book before, and I love how cute they make their book covers. All I know TLDR is I think this is a fantasy, if I'm correct. But yeah, we have a fantasy book. Let me just throw this to the ground. But alrighty, so I realized I probably should have gotten something to open it up. But in my defense, I can open it up with a fork. So, alright, so these were all pre-orders from Barnes & Nobles. I believe this might be either A, The Striker by Anna Huang, or B, The Lightlark Special Edition. Yes, it is the Lightlark Special Edition, which I love. I bought, when they announced it, I was like, I need this book so bad. Like, you do not believe it. Like, this is so cute. Like, I will add a closer image of like what the book looks like, but it's so cute. And like the inside of the book comes with paintings, or like it comes with pictures of like what the characters look like, what the story seems like. Whenever I imagine Grimm, it looked exactly like this person that was on here. And like, I love Lightlark so much. Like, the author gave it such good justice. Like, I know Lightlark is very hit or miss, but like hear me out. In my opinion, I would greatly recommend to read it. I know not everyone's gonna love this book, and if you don't like the book, I'm not gonna hate you for it, because everyone's reading opinion is different. So yeah, so we have Lightlark, and the last book in this is, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be The Striker by Anna Huang. I do have another copy of The Striker by Anna Huang, and that is because I realized that when I pre-ordered The Striker, this book before she announced that Barnes & Noble was going to have a special edition. So when I bought the book, I bought the deluxe version, which is what normally like Target or the EU has. And so like, it's the deluxe edition, and it looks so cute, and it's different from the version from Barnes & Noble. So let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, here it is. I have both editions. So I have the Striker and Barnes & Noble's edition, and I have the deluxe edition, and they're both different because they both have a different image in the book. So this one, the image is, I believe, printed. Yeah, the image is printed onto chapter 1, as you guys can tell. But in the deluxe edition, it doesn't have the same cover as the Barnes & Noble's edition, but it does have a picture. I just have to find the picture. The picture is so much more better, and it's actually like 3D color. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very different than from this edition. But this edition does come with special content, so I'm pretty sure it has like an extended epilogue. And so, yeah, I still need to read this book. I might read this edition, and I might check to see if there's a difference. And then Anna Huang is the one author. I will buy whatever book she has. And I actually do have it. Like, I will include a video here, but I have every single book of Anna Huang. Like, I have all of her Twisted Love series, her King of Sloth series, and the new one, If When series, I think that's what it's called. But I love her books. And honestly, this, I didn't even plan. Like, I kind of thought that maybe this was the edition I had pre-ordered. But then I saw this edition that it said deluxe edition. I was like, oh, I kind of want this Barnes & Noble's edition because I liked how cool it was. And then, but now that I saw that the picture here is different than this one, I think what I like is I like this Barnes & Noble's edition cover, but this book's page. So yeah, so far I have, if we're counting, adding on to my book TBR, I have so far 4 new books. So, I'm gonna keep count of how many books that I have, so we can know how many overall in this month. How many books did I buy? Because I'm pretty sure I bought like 20 plus books, if I'm correct. But alrighty, let's start off with the first stack of the books that I got. These books, I think I bought a while ago. All I know is that I have new books. So I'm currently reading the Caraval series. I'm still on book 1. But in my defense, I'm like, I'm gonna finish book 1. I need book 2. And you know, while I'm there, I might as well buy book 3, which is Finale. So I bought Finale by Stephanie Garber. And if we're talking Stephanie Garber, I do have another book that I got. So I bought Finale, and I also bought her newest novella, Spectacular, because I'm just like, I need the whole cover. I'm like, I need the series, so I might as well just buy 2 while I'm there. So I have Spectacular, which I think is her Christmas novella. I'm not going to get to this for a while because I still need to read Legendary and finish Caraval and read Finale. But we have the continuation, or like the whole finished series of the Caraval series, which leads us to our count of 6. Leads us to our count of 6. I'm just gonna put all the books here and then see how they end up. The next books that I bought are actually a series. So it is a series by Sophie Lark called the Brutal Birthright series. I've read the first 2 books, which are Brutal Prince and Stolen Heir, and I love that book series. So I got the remaining 4 books in the book series, which is Savage Lover, Bloody Heart, Broken Vow, and Heavy Crown. In my defense, I love this dark romance mafia world that I'm just like, you know, I might as well read it. Like, these are super quick reads. They're only like 300 pages. And when I read Stolen Heir, I finished it in 1 day. And by 1 day, I mean I read like half the book in 1 day and the other half in the other day. But you know, in a span of 24 hours counts as 1 day. But alrighty, I have the Brutal Birthright series, bringing our count up to 10 books. And the last book I bought in my you know, deludedness, this book is Fall, so I was like, you know what, I need to buy it. It is Lucy Score's Fall into Temptation, because I heard from other people that this book was really good. And honestly, I haven't read any Lucy Score book. I've always heard about her Knock 'Em Out series, that I heard it was like her best series. I still haven't bought those books. I might in the future, but I kind of want to read a Lucy Score book first before I jump into the Knock 'Em Out series. But yeah, I got Fall into Temptation, which I believe is around it. When is it? It is in upstate New York. So it's kind of like, I thought it was giving small town vibes, but no, it is uptown. Follows around Beckett and Gianna. I will let you guys know in a future log maybe if I like this book or not. Bringing our count, I believe we're at 11. Yes, we are at 11 book, which ends our first bag. The second bag, this bag I actually bought from Barnes & Noble's. I saw this going around TikTok and I was like, that is one of the most cutest bags ever. I need that bag. Look at this. It's kind of like a card that, it kind of looks like a card. What do they call it? Like the playing cards? And it's kind of like, oh, it can also be an advertisement. It's like, we like them spicy, hashtag hot and fresh, delivered daily, we love villains, Romance Reader Club, 1555 hot book. And I love carrying this around because like, A, I could use it as a book bag, or B, I could use it as a bag where I could put my stuff in. And I actually took this with me yesterday book shopping. I believe earlier in this vlog, because I think I combined this with little snippets that I filmed yesterday. You guys probably saw when I walked into Barnes & Noble's and I was browsing around all these books. The first book I bought was Alpha Wolf Girl X Omega Wolf Boy And the only reason I bought this was because I was with my friend and her boyfriend, and I was like, this book is actually so totally you guys. I'm just gonna buy it for the memes. But honestly, I'm kind of excited to read it. Like, I can't show you the back because it is against YouTube TOS, but just know that this book is spicy because it's wrapped. And whenever there's a book that's wrapped, you guys know it's gonna be spicy. The next book I bought was More Believe Yours, which is also kind of like a Halloween-esque book. It follows around Caleb and Lark Thompson. I believe Caleb needs to get married by a certain age, so it's kind of like a marriage of convenience. But yeah, that's what this book is about, and I love the cover so much. Like, she is just, mwah, chef's kiss. She's so cute. Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. The next book I have was Desperate Measures by Katie Roberts. I have another book by her. I think it's called like Neon Gods. I believe I might actually have it in this bag over here, because this bag right here, the purple one, has all of the books that I bought in one go. But basically, it's kind of like a little dark romance. Like, she has sprayed edges and everything. But this book is basically kind of like Jafar. Like, when I read it, it gave me very much Aladdin vibes. So I was like, I really kind of read it because, like, I feel like Jafar was, like, greatly misunderstood. And, like, I feel like if he was just maybe, like, given a chance, because, like, yes, he's a villain, but all of the villains, I feel like if they had, like, a little bit of, like, help or a backstory, it would be helpful as well. But I kind of like this book just because, like, look how cute it is. It's just so cute. I should keep a count of how many times I say cute. The last book that I have in this stack is The Nightmare Before Christmas, which, you know, if you guys get from the title, The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's kind of like a retelling of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love that movie so much. You can watch that in October, you can watch it in November or December. Like, you can never tell where this movie goes. So it's like you can watch it in the span of 3 months. And so I basically have 3 months to read this book. But I'm so excited to read this book. It kind of gives me a lot of, what's it called? The pairing, or like red, white, and royal blue vibes by Casey McQuarren. I think that's her last name, or their last name. I will actually insert the correct last name because I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it gave me very much that vibes, like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I need to read this book. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alrighty, now leading us into the last stack, which has all of our books. I believe there's like 14 books in here, so grab your guys' drinks, be ready. The first book I bought was by an author I gave 5 stars this year. Like, I love their book. For the first time, I read the book, The 7-Year Slip, and this is a novel love story by Ashley Poston. If you guys do not know, a love story, basically TLDR, it's this girl who goes into a town and she realizes that she's stuck in her favorite book, and like, she knows where every character goes except one character. Like, she can't figure out where to place him. But already, I got a novel love story. The next book I got, speaking of Katie Roberts, which was Desperate Measures, this is her book called Neon Gods. I heard this was a Persephone x Hades retelling, and if you guys do not know, I love Persephone x Hades retelling. Like, any book that is about like a Greek god retelling, I will eat that book up. Like, I love to read about the Greek gods. Like, I don't know why, they're just very interesting. And so I got this, and I'm just like, I'm kind of excited to read it. The next book I got solely because it's a dark romance retelling of The Great Gatsby, and I love The Great Gatsby. Like, I'm always about, like, if you guys haven't read The Great Gatsby, skip over to like this time, or like skip over like maybe like 30 seconds, but like quick TLDR, Daisy basically leaves Gatsby, and so like here it's kind of like, you know, she's still in love with Gatsby, but is he the same Gatsby that she knows that she's left behind? And it turns out that she only goes into contact with Gatsby because her cousin Nick goes missing. And so yeah, I'm like, I love Beautiful Villain. I actually got it on Target, 20% off. So all of these books, I didn't, all of them, I didn't buy at Barnes & Nobles. I think this is the only book I bought at Target, actually. Yeah, this is probably the only book I bought at Target. There's maybe one more, but the ones that have like the 20% off, because I can never figure out how to take them off. But yeah, I got Beautiful Villain by Rebecca Kennedy, which I'm so excited to read. The next book I got was Daydream. And funny enough, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't started Wildfire, but that is because I didn't vibe with Icebreakers as much as I would have liked. Like, I like reading smut, right? But something about Icebreakers, it just had too much smut that I'm just like, I kind of didn't like the book. So like I gave it a 3 stars, I believe, which was like average rating. It was like not the worst book I have ever read, because I've read really bad books, but it's not the best book I've ever read. But I thought I would give, you know, her other book a try, and so I got Daydream, because I did like Henry. I loved him in Icebreakers. Like, he was such a vibe, and so like I really wanted to read about his story, so I got Daydream by Hannah Grace. I realized that I needed to start reading more books by, you know, because if you guys do not know, I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican descent. And so I was like, I need to start reading more books written by Hispanic people, or like by Hispanic descent. So I got this book called Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. And I had heard so many good things about this book. Or like I heard a lot of people talking about this book. So I was like, you know what? I want to give this book a try. So I picked it up. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't read You Rich Sam, but I saw this book when Haru was here, and I was like, this book cover is the cutest thing I have ever seen. Like, I want to read this. Like, hello. Like, she's just beauty and grace. She's everything. And it was the Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition, so it comes with special content. And I really, one day, I want to read You Reach Sam, but I'm waiting until, like, I'm in, like, a sad mood to actually read it. And so when I finish You Reach Sam, I'm going to read When Haru Was Here, because they're kind of, like, the same premise, but when Haru was here, it's kind of like it follows around the death of his best friend. And I believe You Reach Sam, it followed around a girl when her boyfriend passed away. So it's kind of like, you know, like, what do you do when, like, your friend passes away? Because, like, you know, you're still going to feel sad about them, but, like, you want to know more about, like, huh. But, yeah. So, the next book I got was Kingmaker by Sophie Lark. Oh, this one I actually also bought at Target. Year 1. So, I believe this follows around a school. And it's kind of like he just signs up for this school just because he's trying to get to know better Anna. But then there's, like, this, I think the principal is like, no, back away. You can't be near him or be near them. Okay, so I finally finished ACOTAR, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this author their other book a chance. So I bought Throne of Glass. This is actually gonna be like the first ever full fantasy book, because like I heard her first book doesn't really have that much romance, and so like I'm gonna actually give a fantasy book a try, because like most of my fantasy books, they have romance in them because they're romanticities. But I realized that I don't think I have a fantasy that doesn't have a romance subplot. And so I really want to give that book a chance. Alrighty, so the next book I bought was The Seventh Circle by Tate James. I saw this book and I was like, huh, this was really up my alley, because it also had sprayed edges, but it was a dark romance. And it follows around, like, what's it called? It follows around Hades. And so I was like, okay, like, because it doesn't, not once in here, does it mention Persephone. So I think it only follows around Hades. So I was like, okay, let me read a book just about Hades. Because, like, I don't know. I want to know a little bit more about Hades. Because, like, my friend, she has the, she has, like, a book that just talks about all of the Greek gods. And, like, there's very little mention about Hades, which I thought there would be. And so, these next 3 books are from the same author. It is by Laurie Gilmore. If you guys do not know, Laurie Gilmore wrote The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and The Christmas Tree Farm. And the reason that I bought all 3 was because, you know, I want to give this because I think they're a debut novelist book. I want to give their books a chance. So I just got all 3. And so, like, if I, knock on wood, if I don't end up liking them, I will be able to give this to someone who, like, hey, you know, this author has, I think they're interconnected standalone books. Like, hey, here you go, you can have all 3. But the first book I heard was based upon the Gilmore Girls. And if you guys do not know, it follows around Lorelai and it follows around Luke. And I love both of those characters. Like, they're basically like my OTP. Like, I'm so excited to read these books. And I will let you guys know what I think about them. Alrighty, the last 2 books. These books are from the same author. They're by Sophie Lark, who is the same author as the Brutal Birthright series. I think this is like their newest series. I got Grimstone and Monarch. So the last 2 books that I have to show you guys is by the same author called Sophie Lark. So we have book 1, Grimoire or Grimstone, and book 2, Monarch. I believe this is their newest series. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it, but they're both sprayed edges. But this one follows around Remy Hayes. And I believe Remy Hayes is blackmailing a man, or I think that's what it's called. or it might be a marriage of convenience. No. Okay, so this one, she's basically trying to get out of a manor. And in this one, the girl is basically, she was bidded to be bought. And so she realized that, you know what? I hate my bidder, but I'm in love with this someone else who's in charge of the Monarch Hotel. She's in love with Atlas, but she's still, you know, if we bring it back, she was still bought. You know, she was bidded. She was bought by a different guy who goes by the name of Lauren, and he's not gonna let her go anytime soon because he's like, you know what? I bought you. You're basically my property now. Alrighty, so these are all of the books that I got. I believe we have 29 new books. I was so close to getting 30. If I would have just gotten one more book, I could have been like 30 plus books. But already, we have 29 more books. And you know what? I'm probably not going to be buying books anytime soon because I do have some books on pre-order. But I don't actually have like, oh, I want this book by now. Or like by the end of the year, because, you know, we only have like 2 months in the year left. I actually don't see any new books that I'm... Can you guys believe I bought so many more books? But already, this was my book haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for being long for so long. I was having some personal problems that I really don't want to explain. But I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye, my lovely book besties. Hope happy reading.